Top Gun is a movie released in 1986 by Paramount Pictures. It is directed by Tony Scott and stars none other than Tom Cruise in the iconic role of Maverick, a young wild-card U.S. naval fighter pilot out to prove himself. The film predominantly features the glorious F-14 Tomcat and is about Maverick and his alternate, as well as best friend, Goose, played by Anthony Edwards, attending the prestigious school of aerial combat known as Top Gun. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It has fighter jets, aircraft carriers, motorcycles, manliness, romance, military banter, heartbreak, patriotism, and redemption, all bundled together in a banging 1980 soundtrack. Recently, I showed Top Gun to my son, and he has become obsessed with it. He talks about it all the time, is inseparable from his F-14 toy, and worries his mother to no end by stating he wants to become a fighter pilot. For over 30 years, Top Gun has remained a perfect classic, untouched by the dirty hands of modern remakes and sequels. But strangely enough, just as my son has taken an interest in the film, a trailer for a sequel drops. Is my house bugged? Is it tapped by some corporation? Do they hear my son proclaim his love for Top Gun and say, "We can sell this sucker on this shit"? Seriously, 30 fucking years. What are the odds? There have been rumors about a Top Gun sequel floating around, and I never liked the idea. I felt that Top Gun is perfect as it is and shouldn't be tainted by cold, soulless modernizations. That's why I was surprised that after I watched the trailer for Top Gun Maverick, I felt excited. It's a well-crafted trailer. It starts with Ed Harris's character, currently unnamed on IMDb, listing all of Maverick's achievements and asking Maverick the question, why are you still a captain? Ed fucking badass Macho Harris from Apollo 13 and The Rock fame. He did play some insane freak in the trash movie The Hours, but all of his tough guy roles avoid that shit. We get treated to Maverick pulling off a sweet stunt in a gorgeous F-18, but still not as charming as an F-14. Some nice shots of an aircraft carrier, Maverick putting on his iconic jacket, donning his sweet-ass aviators, removing the tarp covering his motorcycle, some quick shots of new characters and plot development, then what looks like Maverick leading a squad of F-18s through forested, mountainous northern terrain. Of course, as Maverick flies over some mountains, he goes inverted, much like when he flew upside down over the Russian MiG in the original. It closes with Ed Harris's character telling Maverick that his kind will be extinct. Maverick answers, "Maybe so, sir, but not today." That line resonates with me, how I feel like society is telling me little by little that my kind is obsolete. It's still my world, bitches! Aside from Tom Cruise and Ed Harris, IMDb has Jennifer Connelly listed in the cast, and it looks like they brought Val Kilmer out from under a rock to reprise his role as Iceman. So I was pumped. Then I remembered. Wasn't there an outstanding trailer a few years back where the actual movie turned out to be a real fucking turd? Prometheus. God, I love the Prometheus trailer, but the movie is just total horseshit. Funny enough, its sequel, Alien Covenant, is even worse. But that is a discussion for another day. Another shadow of doubt was casted over Top Gun Maverick when Twitter user Mark McKinnon pointed out that the patches on Maverick's jacket were changed. The Japanese and Taiwanese flag that Maverick sported in the original have been replaced with weird flags. McKinnon also points out that China's production company, Tencent Pictures, is backing the film. China, of course, being a communist country and having long-going rivalries with Japan and Taiwan, would not like to see those flags in their movie. However, other users have pointed out that the new badges represent his achievements from the original film, the lower left being an F-14 Wolfpack patch, and the lower right being a VF-1 badge. How much communism bullshit is in this film, we won't know until the film releases. Still cautiously optimistic about Top Gun Maverick. but it is lacking much the original had. Kelly McGillis, whose character, Charlie, is just as iconic as Maverick. Director Tony Scott, bitchin' 80s tunes, and the much beloved F-14. A part of me still says, leave Top Gun the fuck alone. I'll still see Top Gun Maverick. My son will love it, and the naval aviation porn will still be worth the price of admission. But Top Gun should be allowed to fly off into the sunset as we know it. A snapshot into a different time when those beautiful American F-14s soared the sky and guarded against the communistic forces of the Soviets. There may be a story to tell in Top Gun Maverick, but I'll believe it when I see it.